Take myself off of mute. I need my remote for the television. I don't know where that's me. Thank you. All right, let's see here. I'm here. We got our Capitals, we got our Islanders, and of course, it wouldn't be a wee cake and stream without something going wrong that I tried to plan for. Great. Nonetheless, I'm here. I'm here on a Sunday. I know it's a little bit different, but we all know why we're here. And if you're here, I'm happy that you're here. And if you're not here, I know that you'll be here. It's Wee Cakin. I'm here. We're going to do an NHL watch party today. We're going to watch the Capitals at Islanders for today. And for today, we are watching for one great 8 reason. And that is this gentleman right here. OVE. 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 And OVE. F. Apparently, they're saying he's got some decent shots on net already. They want to get him that record. They want to get him to 900 this season. Go back to that game at the Capitals versus the Blackhawks, and Connor Bedard's like, I don't want to shake your hand, Ovechkin. Yeah, I get it. You score a lot. Whatever. I suck right now. So showing off my Ovechkin, my cool Ovechkin cards that we got for today. We'll open some packs for today too. That's what we do on We Cake and Streams. We talk hockey, we watch hockey, and then we look at some cool hockey cards. We open a couple packs or so every single stream. So that's another fun part is sometimes we get the players that are playing in the games. Now Ovechkin, say what you want about him. He is a Stanley Cup champion. Say what you want about that championship. And that's the thing that I think is always really unique or funny about championships is the lengths people will go to discredit a championship. Oh, you beat an expansion franchise. Oh, that was in the bubble. Oh, that was COVID. Oh, that was COVID. Oh, that. Oh, that. A lot of things to discredit, but those guys got really far. Sometimes you can't discredit some of those results, right? Sometimes you just have to look at the results and they legitimately just speak for themselves. Here we go. Capitals on that forecheck pretty aggressively. But the island is They're going to boost across the ice. They do get it across the blue line. Capitals steal it. Dowd? I don't know who that is. I got to pull up my lines. I got the line combos up today. Well, I got half of it. Islanders. We watched the Islanders about a week or two ago, I want to say. Getting used to that Bashing and McLean, Gatcomb, Martin. I saw some dude at my work that had a Gatcomb jersey, but it was a Wild Gatcomb jersey. So I don't know if he played for the Wild at all. But pretty much Ovechkin, he sits in one spot. He takes slap shots. I think that's what we're all expecting for today. I think everyone's expecting the old one-timer, track, snap, goal, and then everybody goes to congratulate Ovechkin. I think that is literally going to take 15 minutes. I think hats, I think jerseys, I think babies, I think everything is going to fly onto the ice once Ovechkin scores. I think that's exactly how it's going to be. I feel like that's exactly how it's going to look once Ovechkin scores. It's going to be crazy. But that's the other thing, though, is Ovechkin has to score. Now imagine if the Islanders shut out the Capitals today. Imagine this how I mean I don't want to be I wouldn't want to be that goalie that gets scored on. Let me look at their game on OVE shot. Yeah. Let's look at the Capitals schedule, because just in case that does happen, take account for all possibilities, everybody. Teams. Where are those Washington Capitals? So today they're playing against the Islanders. They have the Hurricanes on Thursday. So they'd have 3 days to rest. 3 days to rest. I can't believe anyone that thought he wasn't going to catch it. But for Gretzky, if I was Gretzky though, I'd be like, dude, can you just break this record? If I'm Gretzky, I'm like, can you just break this record? Because I don't want to keep flying to all these different cities. Because the other thing is like, yeah, everybody knows that his teammates are literally just gonna keep feeding him pucks. But depending like how like their team is doing in the hockey game, like imagine if the team isn't really taking a lot of their opportunities and they're losing hockey games. Like what if the team goes on like a 2 losing streak? Does the great chase take a back seat to them winning hockey games? I don't know. Like think about that though. Like I don't know how long Gretzky's actually gonna want to go along on this magical ride of when is Ovechkin gonna score? When is my record finally tackled? And I think that's another unique thing too, is like how Ovechkin does get played. He kind of just gets played when they're attacking or power plays or whatnot. And that's another thing too. You wonder if you're the Capitals if you just start doing really sus things to try to get penalties drawn, right? Whoever the doubters are, we're idiots. Hi myself. I'm so edgy and dark. People in the chat be funny sometimes. Oh, and just like that, Islanders score. Bo Horvat. The Islanders reminding everybody in the stadium this is an Islanders hockey game first. Yeah, somebody might be chasing a milestone, but this is an Islanders hockey game first, okay? Islanders are the home team. They're here to win. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Ovechkin's chasing his record. Islanders want to win. Horvat passes the puck. He skates all the way back in. A little give and go action. Bam. Back of the net. Island is up. 1-0. 8 minutes gone in the hockey game. Ovechkin's shot. He's on the ice. All eyes on OVE. And you almost wonder, oh, Ovechkin again. You kind of wonder too about like the Islanders if they're like, dude, can we just like let him score? Get this like stupid sensation out of our like get this stupid narrative out of the way and then play some hockey. Because honestly, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like it's just a lot of fanfare. Whoa! Are people gonna guard him less? I don't know, man. It just has like all this weird excitement, anxiety built up, and it just feels like it's almost not the direction I want it to go in. Who's skating it in? Who's skating it in? Nobody. But the Capitals do get the puck in. Island, is he gonna clear it real quick? Islanders, dude. We spoke about the Islanders, man. Islanders, kind of just watch them, and if they do something, you're like, "Mm, really?" And then when they don't do something, you're like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, right? So with the Islanders, here they go. Capitals in front. Noah Ovechkin on ice. All their Capitals, the younger Capitals, or at least just the other Capitals on the ice, trying to shoot, trying to score. 4 shots so far for the Capitals, 2 for the Islanders. That's a 50% goal scoring percentage right now for the Islanders. We talking about the Islanders? How 2-on-1 developing? Here they go, another shot. Score for the Islanders. Islanders up 2-0. 3 shots, 2 goals. Islanders. Now you got Gatcomb. We already spoke about Gatcomb a little earlier. Not a lot. Don't know anything about that player. Pops, you know anything about Gatcomb? I know nothing about this Gatcomb guy. He chips it right over. Yeah, I mean, I saw that 2-on-1 developing. I called it, screamed it. Gatcomb. 7th goal this season for Gatcomb. He's still on the ice, hungry for more. Capitals, a little stunned right now. That's 2 goals in under 2 minutes. So, like I just said, now Nick down to the penalty box. 26 on the Capitals. And this is exactly something that I was forecasting. I thought that the cookie could crumble this way. You have to be careful if you're the Washington Capitals. You have to be extremely careful about getting too excited for this special situation. And that's exactly kind of what I'm thinking about right now for the Capitals. I think they're getting too excited. I think they're just trying to set up Ovechkin. That's all they're trying to do right now. Islanders, they're just trying to play hockey. And that honestly is going to be the Capitals' weakness until he scores. Mm. And I feel like both teams. Well, I mean, the Capitals just have this big thing on their shoulders, but now the Islanders they're like, you know what? We don't care. We don't care. We're playing our hockey. We're playing our game. Even though they're playing their game, they are 30 seconds without a shot, I believe, on this power play, and they're skating it back in from their zone. Capitals 31st. Oh, I can't see that. Oh, beautiful, Dougie. Horvat almost skates all the way in, skates past 2 players. Now they're jamming away and just hold on. There is Lindgren for the Capitals. Weird play. Wow, beautiful skate in there by Horvat. Almost undressed Carlson. Half a second, half a second later, he would have been so undressed. It would have been bad. That would have been one of the most beautiful opportunities I've ever seen. But unfortunately, no opportunity there. Let's check the chat. Let's check the chat. Where the chat at? Nova Lance, get these racks, OV. I agree, Nova Lance. I agree. Lady Rider X. I like how reminding them of that. You have to earn it first. Yeah, you really do have to earn it first. Islanders in their own zone on their own power play. Horvat, he wants to show off his speed again. Oh, does get the beautiful, beautiful stick handling. Islanders on the attack. Here they go. D'Angelo setting up the plays. Horvat shot. Bounce off Lindgren, maybe over the glass into the netting. High stick. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, people are praising D'Angelo right now. Everybody, they're praising D'Angelo. Islanders come away with the puck from the face. Are they going to come away with it? It's stuck in the corner. 42 seconds left in the power play right now. Let's watch them control it. Dobson's going to pass it around. Holmstrom, a ripper from the point. And it just kind of ricochets wide. Nope, Islanders can't pass it. They lose it. It's going to go all the way down the ice. They've lost the puck a fair amount of times on this power play. Even though the Islanders are scoring right now, you still feel that sense of anxiety. They can't lose. I mean, they're not going to put Ovechkin on the ice on the penalty kill, even if the Capitals are in control of it, even if there's like 6 seconds left, they're not putting Ovechkin on the ice. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. He'd be the fifth player. Well, the fifth player is going to be the guy in the penalty box, but you know what I mean. They'll have somebody ready to rotate out or something for him. They're not going to put Ovechkin on the penalty kill. Speaking of Ovechkin, he's on the ice. If there's anyone that can jolt the Capitals right now, it's Ovechkin. However, again, the puck has been intercepted. Britt, do you think he will try to put some flair on his shot, like some power play goal or something? I think he's going to try to do the same thing he's done to score the other 330 goals that he's done. Or so he's going to slap it home on the power play. They have Gretzky checking his watch. Gretzky's just checking his watch. Bettman looks. They almost look bored at a hockey game. All right, Capitals. They kill off the entire Islanders power play. Three players just pinning up in the corner right now. Capitals lose the puck again to the Islanders. Islanders playing some great defensive hockey, but not a great power play. So far, they've been catching the Capitals. So right now, oh, here they go again. Another 3-on-2 shot. Hold Lindgren. So right now, the the Islanders weren't really able to do much with the 5-on-4, the man advantage on the power play. What they have done pretty good is catching the Capitals on the rush. The Capitals trying to set up Ovechkin or trying to set up plays in the offensive zone. Islanders poke it away or maybe a giveaway. That's what the Islanders have been successful with so far. It seems like they're a lot more successful when the opponent is a lot less suspecting or they're kind of on their heels in that initial defensive area. It doesn't feel like they're too confident in the other way around though. And that's really too bad. That's really too bad. Oh man. I've been getting a lot of these waters that caps won't open. No, I just ripped the cap off. God dang. I like her. All right. We got a commercial break. We got a commercial break. We got a commercial break. I'm gonna pull up some of these stats right now, everybody. Well, let's take a look at our ice crystal OV. Ovechkin on the bench. Ovechkin. Unfortunately, with this card, we don't have any cool news or any cool facts or anything. That's one of my favorite things about the hockey cards is when they have the facts and all that, but they're being lame. I just like how it sparkles. Ooh, look at that. That's so. You can't tell me that's not cool. No one can tell me that's not cool. OV. And if you're in the chat and you're like, yo, we caking. What are you wearing today? What are you wearing today? Well, today I thought there's only one way I could truly support Ovechkin, which is another expansion franchise that started off really poorly, that could have had something great if they were still alive today. They could have had something great if they were still alive today. But unfortunately, they ain't around today, right? It happened. And one of those crazy things in sports is those catching lightning in a bottle, right? Catching lightning in a bottle is just remarkably important for sports, right? It's remarkably important for sports. So you always have to really consider in sports that teams like the Penguins, the Capitals, getting these first overall picks that are absolute gods, absolute legends. I mean, these are almost transcendent over gods. I mean, Crosby and Ovechkin are true hockey gods. A lot of other teams have hockey gods that maybe they're more like demigods. But you need a hockey god on your team for your team to be good. You need a god on your team. The Nuke Force ball player, that is sweet sweater. Thanks, the Nuke Force. I like your language. Seems familiar to me. Yeah. I mean, and that's what I'm saying though. Like, how long is Gretzky gonna follow him? Because like I said, the team is just gonna keep feeding Ovechkin these passes. Eventually, they'll get a power play. I mean, eventually he'll get a power play goal, right? So far, the Capitals 7 shots, no goals. Burped. 7 shots, no goals. Islanders 5 shots, 2 goals. Insane scoring percentage. They had remember they had 2 goals on 3 shots. So they've since had 2 more shots. Looking at the hits, 3-9. 9 hits by the Islanders. So the Islanders not getting a lot of shots, but they are putting in a lot of offense. Of course, remember they did have a penalty kill that they had to do. They're doing a lot to try to maintain that puck. They're doing a lot to try to fight back and just not let the Capitals get too or let they're trying to not let the other team get the puck at all, and it's working so far. And their strategy of kind of beating them on that breakaway is really working out too. I mean, the Capitals do not have that great of defense on their heels. They are a team that really overcommits, I feel like, to their attack, and if their attack falls through, they kind of really have to rely on their goaltender or their defense to maybe get a penalty on it, honestly. I feel like they're a team that almost will take more penalties to just not get scored on from the breakaway. Like, we'll take the penalty. Today we see but today the it's really important because if Ovechkin can score today, that means he's in the same amount of games that Gretzky played. Ovechkin scored one more goal. Takes an average of that many games to score that many goals. Wayne gets good cash as an ambassador as the NHL. He will follow OVE to his grave. You think so? Honestly, I mean, he doesn't need a guy like Wayne. I don't even think he wants money anymore. The girl right next to him, man, her lip fillers are insane. Ovechkin playing some defense didn't work. Is he gonna go minus? Islanders on another attack. Islanders relentless right now. They're not letting the Capitals have anything. They no, I mean that's the thing though. Nobody wants to be remembered as that team too. Because when you this is gonna be something that is looked back in the history books forever. And do you want it to be your franchise on that other side of history? Yeah, you were that blank team that got scored on. Ovechkin playing aggressive too. He wants to get that goal. He's not just waiting to get it on the power play. I think both of these teams are playoff bound too, actually. Actually, I think they both are playoff bound. Where are the Islanders? Oh, the Islanders are definitely not playoff bound. They're in the hunt though, but they're still pretty far out. It's highly unlikely the Islanders will make it. So the Islanders probably aren't playing for a whole bunch right now. They're probably not making the playoffs. Wow, that wild card race. I can't believe the Penguins, yeah, they lost they were starting to win and then they won like three straight and then they lost three straight, I'm pretty sure. And then they lose one, win one, lose one, win one. That's been the season. You can't get too excited if you're a Penguins. But we can't be talking about the Penguins because we got the Capitals game going on. But think about it though, Pops. Th- think about having that consistent buzz going on for 2 weeks. Whoa! Score! Is he gonna score? Islanders are playing for contracts. Unique concept. Islanders are gonna play a little chip and chase. Puck goes out of bounds. Who's doing all the hits for the Islanders? Gatcombe with two, McLean with two, and Martin with two. Islanders with another Sharp angle shot. They're just peppering the net with pucks. Capitals are just going to throw it out of there, hoping just to get a breather, but Islanders throwing the puck in there too. And now it's an icing. Capitals are scrambling. They might just need a period break for them to rejuice. And puck's all the way back in the Islanders. And again, they've been sending the puck to the back of the Islanders end for like forever. Settling the Capitals end. We got 2 minutes left to go. We don't have too many period or excuse me, commercial breaks. I was gonna say period intermissions. And like, of course, we don't have too many of those. We only get 2 of those, and then overtime intermissions. You could tell a little wind has been taken out. Oh, Ovechkin almost picks the pocket of Pellicat. Look, no, who's for? Is that Pulak? Somebody almost got their pocket picked by Ovechkin. Tom Wilson's not happy. Wilson running over Islander players. Man, Wilson kind of turning back into the big get bad guy he used to. But like the funny thing is Wilson knows that he can't get too Wilson-y because Reeves is still in the league. And Reeves just manhandles Wilson. It's great. It's so great. And we don't know where the puck is at. Well, you know what? We're gonna pick a pack from our hockey car. Oh, smack, bash that on accident. We got a minute left before we go in to this period intermission. This first period intermission. Capital circling. No Ovechkin on the ice, no hype. However, the Islanders are trying to do everything they can to keep the Capitals out of this game. Capitals, they want to get in this game. We'll be opening a medal pack. All right. Metal Universe. Maybe we'll get a pretty exciting Ovechkin. Lou Lamoriello, of course, probably the general managers, probably all the important people from the organizations, both Capitals and Islanders, are all at all of these events. I think I saw them actually interviewing the Capitals guy. I think that was today. I don't remember if that was today or yesterday. I don't remember. But anything. Islanders attacking. Dude, someone's stick went flying. Can the Capitals make one last attack? Or the Islanders going to defend? They will. Dubois losing this. Oh man, shot. I don't even know what's going on. 4 seconds left. Islanders are going to try and skate it out. They're not going to really make any progress. No progress. Very kind of slow, kind of not a lot of hype in that game. Or in this period. Kind of very low key, kind of I wanted a lot more from that. Will the Caps come back, Danny? That's a really great question, Danny. I think they will. I think we'll at least get to a tie game. So I think, but I don't know if they'll win it, Danny. I don't know if they're going to win it at all. But let's get into this pack of hockey cards. We're opening a brand new pack of Metal Universe. Bowen Byram. Look at that beauty. Hopefully we'll get a cool Capitals card, or maybe we'll get a cool Islanders card. Or maybe a cool Tomas Hurdle. Hey, you're a Golden Knight. You're not a Shark. Carter Hart. The league doesn't speak about Carter Hart. Ooh, what we got next, everybody? I think we might have a hit. Everybody, we might have a hit. Caps are better second and third period scores. You know what? Are they, is the Capitals a comeback team? Or do they just score more in those periods? Before I reveal our hit, does anybody want to take a guess about which team or a player that we're going to get? Byron is a Sabre. Yep. Shane Wright, the Kraken. Oh no, my chapstick broke. I've had like 4 chapsticks break on me. Finally, a guy who's on his own team. Yeah, no kidding. Three, three of the OVE's broken stick is here. If we don't get at least one OVE card, I'll be a little sad. I'm glad that you showed up. All right, here we go, everybody. Whose face is that? Oh no, I'm too close. I don't know whose face this is. Connor Zary, a rookie. Pops, did we do it? Do we get another signed rookie? Connor Zary, signed rookie, 27 out of 399. Connor Zary, signed hockey card. We got a sign. Oh, Ovechkin is scoring today. It's gonna happen, everybody. Signed rookie, Calgary Flames, Connor Zary. He's number 47. We got number 27. Look at that, everybody. Let's pop off. Nugent Hopkins, Luke Evangelista. So we got 2 rookies. Connor Zary, our other signed card. We're going to have to use our little Ozbot settings over here. Our focus. There's some light over here. I got to turn it up. Now I'm going to Look at that. Wow. We did it, everybody. I mean, we didn't get anybody that's playing in this game, but we got, wow, I can't believe that. The Nuke Force, oh my God, that's so cool. Is that good? So, there's a few things that make this a really good card. Of course, you got your rookie status. Rookie status is good. Having a numbered card is good. Because then you have an even limited shorter print of it. You know there's only X amount of these in existence. And it's signed on top of it. So there's only 399 of these that exist, and and I have number 27 out of those. Let me go over to my settings here. I don't know why it's so blurry today. Yeah, that's so awesome. We gotta get this guy in a hard case ASAP. He does have a little edge way on the corners, but other than that, he looks fantastic. One moment, team. All right, everybody. We're gonna do one more pack. I'm gonna pick an SP pack. I'm just gonna pick it because I like I'm getting into these SP packs. We're gonna do one pack of SP, and then I will go to a little commercial break, or I guess intermission break. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna open this guy over here. One more pack. And everybody in the broadcast room right now in the TNT booth is saying exactly what I'm saying. It's exciting, but you can't let it be a distraction. If you let this be too big of a distraction, then your team's going to get away from their game plan, and it's not going to be fun. Braden Schneider, Ranges. Miro Heiskanen, Dallas Stars. And our middle card, Golden Knight, Mason Morelli, Rookie Authentics. Marc-Andre Fleury, and Cole Caulfield. No blues in that pack. Isn't that something? We got an authentic rookie, and this is blue and kind of textured a little bit. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching those few pack openings. Those SP cards look so sharp. Honestly, thanks, Ovi's Broken Stick. All right, everybody. I'm going to go to a period intermission. I'll be back about 10 minutes. I'll see you soon. Mike. I'm all shiny. I'm all shiny. Look how shiny I am. So shiny. Super. Super shiny. And it's kind of like golden seals colors a little bit. Cool, huh? I think it's pretty cool. Huh? Yeah, my microphone's fine. Uh, all right. All right. We're locking back in. We're locking back in. We're locking back in, everybody. How shiny I am. We're going in this thing. We go, dude. I'm so hyped for this game right now. I don't know. Like I said, though, Islanders. I think the Islanders they have a pretty good foothold in this game. I don't think the Capitals are really. We got to start engaging a little bit more in the socials today. This is almost like get it over with territory. I almost just want to get it over with. Come on, Capitals. Nope. Islanders. Islanders are going to try and tack. Second period. Only a minute really gone off the clock. Not a lot of activity has happened so far. Capitals trying to crawl out of the 2-goal deficit that they have themselves in. Of course, right now in the great race, Ovechkin, 1 goal away from having more goals than Wayne Gretzky himself. The great eight, the great one. A little chip and chase there. Racing. Islanders are going to get to attack. I put them in hard cases and I lay them on table. I need like for my sign cards, they're all in those like hard plastic cases and they're all just sitting on a table on one of these like soft mats that I have. They just sit like that. They just sit like that. Islanders a little chip and chase. Here they go. Capitals finally attacking. A drop pass to no one, but Strom's fast enough to pick it up. Ovechkin, a little beamer. Gonna bounce off. Ovechkin again. Doggies. To nobody, though. He tries to pass it. He does look a little upset. Kind of just gonna skate back like a stick, play no defense. He knows he's here to get this record and then get out of this league. Wilson can't get over the puck. Ben's Reemnike, though, he gets over the line. Here they go. Ovechkin circling like a vulture. He's like, get this puck out of here. I got no gas. Get it out of here. You guys try and score. And that's what I'm saying. It's starting to get to like, oh. And you wonder how many times the announcer's going to touch on it. It's behind the Islanders net. Can the Capitals fish it out? Go for a quick shot? Islanders using very tight knit D. I feel a sneeze coming. All right. Hopefully, I protected everybody's ears from that sneezing. Achoo! That sneezing attack. And every time we look, the Islanders are skating it out of their zone. 2 goals on 7 shots. I don't think the Islanders have gotten a single shot yet this period. We're almost 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes into it. I feel like we're kind of in the eye of the typhoon right now with this hockey game. Islanders open the game up scoring. Second period a little slow. I think we will get a lot more hype coming up pretty soon, but right now I feel like the game's just kind of starting off a little slow. It's gonna speed up a little bit more coming up. Chikrin shoots it right in the skates of the Islanders. Bavilier against his original team, I guess. Islanders. Capitals do strip the puck away from the Islanders. They are attacking right now, but it's just so discoordinated right now. I just still can't believe this. I gotta go back. This is oh fine. Wake up. Turn on Ozbot. That's just so cool to me. Islanders are getting some defensive work in right now, but they're attacking again. It's all about letting the Capitals get really excited with their offense. Ooh, Carlson just got like biffed in the chin. That did not look like it felt good. Here he comes, Ovi! Loses the puck instantly. Gets it stripped away. I'm saying the Capitals just need to play some sus hockey. Here it comes. Capitals power play. Get over your break. Take your time out. Take your time out. Let Obi get all of his entire rest. He almost got it on a deflection. I like watching Ovechkin go to all the dirty areas. Oh, Suzikis comes and slew foot Sandin. Little commercial break before we get to this could be legendary power play. Do you think it's going to happen? Is it going to happen on the first power play? That's kind of cool. Career accomplishments is look better. This no looks better this way. Stanley Cup champions Patrick Waugh, Wayne Gretzky, Alex Ovechkin. All right, hope everybody's standing. Everyone's standing. All right, we're gonna break away from the cards. We're gonna do a little bit more upfront and in person casting. Let's see. Oh, we gotta turn on the phone. Let's get the players on the ice. Carlson carries it on the left side, drops it. Wilson across ice, feeds it. Ovechkin shot. Score! 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 Instantly on the power play. Instantly on the power play. He did it. It's over. The claps, the cheers, everybody. Hockey fans everywhere. Hockey fans everywhere are cheering for Ovechkin. History has been broken. The Dolphin dive, the Penguin dive. Alexander Ovechkin breaks Wayne Gretzky's record. And the amount of games that it took Wayne Gretzky to get to 894. Alexander Ovechkin does it. Beautiful one-timer. Who would have believed it? Who would have known this could ever have been done? But Ovi does it. Ovi did it. He did it. No way. We just witnessed history. We just witnessed history. That's insanity. You were here. Everybody was here. This is insane. His kids don't even know what just happened. His kids don't even know what just happened. Ovi, Ovi, Ovi. That's insane. Wow. His family's so Russian they don't even share. Ovi did it. Wow. That's insane. All the Islanders players. Wow, what a beauty. I exactly would have done this too if I was an Islanders player, I might even jumped off the bench. Ovechkin taking center ice, clapping, waving, a stunner, a stunner, stick taps all around, flaps all around. He had to get it as a power play. Is his family going to come out? Are they going to take time in the middle of this hockey game to congratulate it? He's hugging everybody on the team right now. He's taking off the helmet. He's taking off the gloves. Yep, they're taking a break. I'm glad they're taking the break. Delay of game. He skates in, rips it. He does the penguin dive. That's the celebration. He was practicing it. Hey, Crosby, he can slide like a penguin too. Some happiness. Hey, okay, the Russians can't smile. Okay, every time they showed him, they looked upset. Oh, is that Gretzky's wife? The lip fillers? He did it. He did it. You wonder what Barry Trotz is thinking about right now, too. Can we just end the hockey game? Absolutely, yeah. They possibly. How do you then play the rest of the game? They're all wearing their OV hats. They all look like Trump hats. They're the same red color. Wow, that's insanity. OV can't believe it. Stanley Cup champion, most goals ever scored in the National Hockey League, Alexander Ovechkin. He did it. There's, I can't believe it. You can't believe it. They've laid out the carpet. Bettman, Gretzky, they're shaking hands. Gretzky's tearing up. Ovi doesn't know what to feel. I mean, gloves, sticks. I mean, it's like he won the Stanley Cup. A generational player. One every 40 or so years. How? Gretzky, Ovechkin. Wayne Gretzky just everywhere. Talking about Ovi kissing his wife. Yay, we got happiness all around. The Islanders organization, like, dang it, we didn't want it to be us, but now it is. We'll celebrate. Ovechkin, Bettman shaking hands. Ovechkin with his kids. He's like, I'm the best. I am the best. The Penguin slide is what did it for me. Yeah, only 51 goals to beat Gretzky's playoff scoring record. I think it would be cool if Ovechkin could get to 900. First player to get to 900. That'd be cool. That's an additional accolade. I just don't know how you're going to play a game after this. Here comes a tribute. they call Alex's Sasha's in Russia. 'Cause Alexander Barkov, they call him Sasha Barkov. Alexander Ovechkin, Sasha Ovechkin. Of course, Wilson and Strome, a part of history forever. Only 211 more points to tie Gretzky's playoff point scoring record. And only 4 more Stanley Cups to beat Gretzky's Stanley Cups. Blue carpet at the Islanders arena. I wonder how that would must be to like have to vacuum that carpet. Batman's like, I'm so glad I got all these other great people around me so that they can. Then the Islanders announcer having no gas for Ovi's name. Ovi, Ovi, Ovi. No gas from the crowd right now. No gas. Listening to Bettman's compliments. You applaud. I'll allow it. Hey, everybody, guess what? Bettman will allow your applause. Thanks, Bettman. How many Wild players scored 211 points with the Wild? That's a great trivia. I don't know. Probably maybe one. Greatness is now a part of your name. It's been a part of his name. Everyone cheers for Gretzky, the original great one. He is the great one. Gretzky opening up with a good joke. I'm glad we're not at Nassau Coliseum anymore because I lost a lot of games there. Gretzky honoring Islanders legends. Five players. They're gonna give him a Rolex. God, those lips are so huge. They're scary. He's not wrong. Wayne Gretzky tried to congratulate the referees, and they got booed. Hey! They passed it on. Oh. So when they when they took away, he's like, when I got the record, they bought me a Rolls Royce, which is a $500,000 automobile, $500,000. They gave him some flowers, nothing like a bouquet of flowers. Gretzky's wife is whispering something in her ear. Don't get caught in gambling schemes. Is that what you said? Too soon? Assuming that's the same lady. Ah, what a day, huh? Oh, he's happy to the fans, the teams, the coaches. He loves his fellas. He loves his boys. He's talking to his boys that he won the cup with. We did it. Thank you, Sir Oka, for letting him score. All of my fans around the world, we did it. Ovechkin happy, thankful to everybody in his life. Short, sweet speech. I'm sure he just wants to get back to playing hockey. Oh, big Ovechkin chance, rain down, passing the microphone away. Now they're gonna do a big picture. Ovechkin, family, Gretzky, Bettman, Capitals organization. Oh, Ovechkin, the only one without the hat, of course, letting him stand out a little bit more. All right. Now they're gonna go to a commercial intermission, commercial break. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Honestly, I'm happy that's over because if they would have had to have kept going for this, like keep following him around and keep this whole story going, that would have gotten so boring. I would have gotten so exhausted if they would have kept that story, that narrative going for like a whole week. Oh man. What a day. That's just crazy. Who would have thought that that record would ever have gotten broken? I never would have thought that record ever was going to get broken. But here we are, everybody. Record's broken. But now the game can finally advance. I mean, it's a 1-2 hockey game. Capitals are only behind a goal. We're halfway through the hockey game right now. How much time do we got left in this hockey game? We're 7 minutes and 26 seconds, so 13 minutes left of the second period. So pretty much halfway through. They're doing a compilation of congratulations from all sports, male and female. That's going to be so hard readjusting back to this hockey. But after this game, after they go out and party tonight, the next game, it's all about making up to 900. He did it. Of course, it's the power play too. It had to be on the power play. Ovechkin's probably taking off the jersey he scored it in, all the equipment that he wore. Everything that he wore is going into that little golden box. Everything he wore is getting taken off, getting put into a special box, and that's going to go in the Hall of Fame. The skates, the pads, everything. And you know what would be funny for Crosby? He'd be like, no, I have superstition autism where I have to wear the same things I've been wearing since I was 12. It doesn't matter how stained they are, how ineffective they are. Tradition is tradition. I've done it since 12 and I've been great since then. Ovechkin drinking his Mountain Dew. Sorry, Dr. Pepper. I think he's got like Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola in his water bottles and he switches between the two. Oh man. What a celebration today, everybody. What a celebration today. NHL. Well, there's it's me. There's a news that it's at a bar. Imagine being on that team right now. You could be the worst person on that team and no one's gonna care. Now you just hope I mean, now the only thing for the Capitals is they can't lose like 5-1. That would probably put a little bit of a damper on them. course, SDPN is going to be live. Looking at all my fellow NHL live streamers, not a lot of us out there. Not a lot of us NHL live streamers out there. All right, back to hockey. 13 minutes left. Okay, 12 minutes left to go. Whatever. I mean, what if Ovechkin gets a hat trick this game too? A lot of people are live, and there's a decent amount of people that are live. Not many like they're like doing like a lot. Team SOS. Watch Ovechkin get in a fight. Wilson yelling at Honors Lee. It looks like Juan, their team looks a little shooken up. 42 goals this season. So in my fantasy hockey league, nobody took Ovechkin until like the 7th or 8th round, and it was my brother. There's a free 42 goals for you. Didn't he start kind of slow too? All right. Power play? Nope, it looks like an Islander was tripped up. The Islanders are attacking right now. Here come the Capitals. They're skating it on in. Like I said, I don't even know like how it'd be hard to stay focused. Islanders is that Sorokin? He's just falling all over the ice. I think Ovechkin. What if he got in a fight? What if he got a Gordie Howe hat trick on the day he broke the record? Little ode to Gordie Howe. I like your proposed plan. Capitals letting in a goal. The excitement is going to get more and more and more in that rear view mirror. Gatcomb with the set. What is up with this Gatcomb? Pops, have you heard of this Gatcomb guy? This is the second of the game. Very unique. Islanders up 3-1. Capitals 2-on-1. But a redirection of Sorokin when they lost control. He's just going to pounce on it. Gatcomb might want a hat trick. Ovechkin might want a hat trick. Who's going to get a Gordie Howe hat trick? I want a helper and a fight. Is this his rookie season? Was he on the Wild? Malmstrom skates it all the way in. He gets checked down a little bit, though. Saiplikov. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Number 7 for the Islanders. Capitals keep poking it away. Delayed penalty? Penalty on the Islanders? Maybe 2 power play goals for OVE. Yeah, this is his rookie season. Interesting, Pops, interesting. All right, Capitals, what you gonna do? Came out of the zone. Ovechkin just kind of staying by himself a little bit, of course. And Chychrun can't keep the puck on his stick. Instantly loses it. 30 seconds gone out of that power play. Ovechkin has done nothing but kind of stand around, which is all he really wants to do. It's all he really has to do. And guess what? He's still a menace. Oh, they keep it on the ice. They keep it in the zone nonetheless. Ovechkin can't get a quick shot off. They don't want to penalize him either. A little trip up, but it's all right. Strome's just going up and down the lane looking for a shot. He's going to send it back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin holding the point. Maybe he's going to quarterback the power play a little bit, coordinate it. Strom seeing if he can drag anybody, going low circle behind the net. Chikrin, shot. It went in Mayfield's glove. Went in his equipment. I don't even know. Do the Islanders have a lot of play? I want to know what the contract situation is looking like for the Islanders right now. Because you go into this offseason, what do you like? Do you keep players? Do you get rid of players? I mean, they have the whole Anthony Duclair situation going on right now. I'm not sure if anybody's heard too much or read too much into it, or even keeps too much attention with Islanders news. But Anthony Duclair, he was this fantastic offense. Oh, Islanders shorthanded. Center pellet. Capitals take a penalty. Pierre-Luc Dubois takes a penalty. 10 seconds left of the Washington Capitals power play is going to go into 4-4 until the Islanders go up a man. Like I said, that's a weird penalty. That's a weird penalty. I don't like that penalty. But like I was saying, this could be a game that could get out of hand for the Islanders. Might not be the game you really want to remember. Could be almost like that Hurricanes game where Ovechkin scored in the 5-1 loss of their hockey club. I don't even remember what I was about to talk about. Got too busy looking at Pierre-Luc Dubois just complain and cry. 6:33 to go left in the second period. Oh, the Islanders contract situation. So the Islanders. Oh, and then we were talking about what's his name? Duclair. So Duclair was a 30 goal scorer, right, for multiple clubs. Really found his home with the Florida Panthers. Duclair's now an Islander. And Duclair's had this very, very weird career where on certain teams, 30 goal scorer. Certain times in the league, point and a half per game player. I'm not even kidding. But then he has these streaks where he just can't do anything right. Can't do anything right. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows who. Nobody knows what. But Anthony Duclair just can't do it. He just can't do it. Just can't do it. And Anthony Duclair recently had one of the worst games. We'll go over here. He had one of the worst games in his entire career. One of the worst games in his entire career not too long ago. I think it was this last week. His coach, Islanders getting some shots. Peppering Lindgren with shots right now. 11 to 16 shots. So the Islanders were 2 goals on 3 shots. 3 goals on 11 shots. I don't even know if it was 10 shots. Disgusting scoring percentage for the Islanders right now. Especially if you're the Capitals right now. That's nothing you want to. You're not going to feel good about that. Especially 2 goals off of 3 shots. But 3 goals off of 10 or 11 shots, that's not good either. 33% scoring percentage is not good. You do not want that. You do not want that. It's almost creeping in the 40s too. But back to Duclair. I'll have a drink of water. Duclair, this 30 goal scorer, for whatever reason, just can't figure it out with certain teams. Can't figure it out with certain teams. And not just certain teams, just certain times. Duclair is one of those players that goes cold. And doesn't just go cold, he goes ice cold. When he goes ice cold, he's not seen. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows what he's doing. He's just not visible. He's literally not even a player on the ice. And that's pretty much where you're at right now. That's pretty much where you're at right now with Duclair's career. And it was so bad, it was so bad that his coach, Patrick Waugh, four-time Stanley Cup champion Patrick Waugh, says to the press, that was an embarrassing game. That was embarrassing. I can't believe that happened. That was not, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Cool car. The Hurricanes are like, yeah. The Hurricanes are like, oh, every team after, like the Hurricanes, and I think it was the Blue Jackets that were after it or something. They're all like, oh man, they all let out a huge sigh of relief. They're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness it didn't have to happen against us. Everyone congratulating Ovechkin. What a beautiful day for hockey. What a beautiful game, too. I'm so happy. That was so cool. That was so cool. Alexander Ovechkin. The NHL's most scoringest player. The league leading goal scorer all-time record. Who holds the record for the most goals in the NHL? Alexander Ovechkin. Look at NHL credentials. NHL credentials. All right, everybody in the game is just kind of hold the power plays. Nothing happened in these most recent power plays. The game is starting to cool off a little bit. Capitals, though, they don't want to lose this game. You don't really want to lose a game where you break a record like this, especially a team that's playoff bound. If there's anything that's kind of a little bit of that would kind of damper the feeling a little bit is if you lose the game. Really? Well, $100. Dude, I'm ready to Dude, OV's so happy. Happy OVE. But Anthony Duclair, back to him. So pretty much his coach called him out for his poor play, and then Anthony Duclair was like, "Yeah, I suck. Like I know I'm bad. I know like every puck I touch is just it's just not working. It's just not working." So Anthony Duclair is actually taking a leave of absence. And that's just like that's really weird to me in the sense that like I don't know how many places you can just be like, hey, job, I'm not doing a good job, so I'm gonna take some personal time. 2-on-1 Ovechkin Wilson. He passes it. Gets intercepted. 2 minutes left to go. Ovechkin's winded. He's like, give me that power play. I don't want to skate no mo. Dying minutes. Islanders ice it. All right, let's play some hockey. 2023, 2024 NHL Allure. Capitals, they're pushing it again. I feel like the other players on their team really have to be reminded, like, that's right. Ovechkin scored he did his thing, and now everybody else on the team's like, all right, we can score again. Because I feel like there's a little bit of anxiety. It's like, we better give it to Ovechkin, let him get his record. Let him get his record. And even now, do they have that anxiety of him getting to 900? Because you really got to wonder if he's going to play after this season. Or what's his contract? One more season after this? Ovechkin Crosby farewell tour, same season? I don't know, man. Oh, falls on his butt. Islanders take it away. Right in front. Oh, Cizikas couldn't really get a slapper on it. 25 seconds. Islanders peppering. That's going to go out. That's going to go out. Not a lot of hype really in the end of the second period. Golden goalies, that's fine. That's really cool. No one. Where's my commenters at? Capitals drive the net. No trip. Hockey play. Play on. And we're just going to have a little bit of a neutral zone battle to end the second period. Everybody, we just watched history. Ovechkin scored the 895th goal in his career. That is the most goals by any player in NHL history. Congratulations to Alexander Ovechkin. I am going to go to a period intermission break. I'm going to take care of some business. And we're going to party and open some packs for our last period. Thank you so much for showing up, everybody. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Third period hockey. Muted myself. I'm unmuted. Gotta put myself into my caster mode. I don't even know where my phone went. I see my phone. It's by the television. Right by the popper toy. Right by the papa. Call of Duty League is about ready to start too.
Yeah, I made it back.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more pack openings. Now we got this special pack that I wanted to open. National Hockey Card Day. 5 cards per pack. I got my first Celebrini card. I'm opening a few special packs that we got for free. So that's really cool. Our first ever Celebrini card. National Hot. That's really neat. A little picture to take. Capitals. You know. This should be fun to open today. Brittany. Nothing. I'm talking to my dad. Posting a few fun pictures. All right. National Hockey Card Day 2025. Free hockey packs. I don't know what these are going to contain. Let's open them. Ovechkin shot. Bounce. He caught it again. These free packs, I don't think there's ever anything signed in these. They're always just, hey, look at these players that are really good and whatnot. Whoa. Legends on Ice. Timo Solane. Ducks. Right wing. I skipped a card, but Macklin Celebrini. My second Celebrini. I'm pretty happy about that. Second Celebrini. Prominent rookies. Wayne Gretzky. Not bad on a day like today to get a Wayne Gretzky. We got somebody that showed up for today. Hockey superstars. Quinn Hughes. Checklist. And the card that we didn't see, Nathan McKinnon. Best viewers. Ooh, I want some viewers. I want to pay for some viewers. Where's my, how do I get that? Yeah. All right, back to the stream. So nothing too special in that. Well, that's a lie. We gotta sell it. We got some really neat stuff in that pack. I'm not sure if I even have a Gretzky card. And I know they're just free silly hockey cards, but I think it's pretty neat. I got my first Gretzky. Second Celebrini. A McKinnon, a Solani. A Salami. Bedard is a part of this. Medano, Lindros, Lemieux, Mitchkov, 31 card set. $31 card set. I guess you can watch me struggle up here. And then I'll put it down here. Hey, Cutter Gauthier! Isn't that funny? Both packs we start with the duck. Both first packs we start with the duck. What is the checklist? Let me show you. Celebrini got Cutter Gauthier, Frank Nazar, Logan Stankoven, Will Smith, Josh Stone, Matvey Michkov, Blaine Hudson, Jesper Waldstedt, Gavin Brindley, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Connor Bedard, Nathan McKinnon, David Pasternak, Sidney Crosby, Artemi Panarin. Oh, Islanders scored. Peugeot scored, so it's 4-1. Capitals fans like, oh, come on, man. Sebastian Aho, Jason Robertson, Quinn Hughes, Wayne Gretzky, Mary Lemieux, Steve Eiserman, Mark Messier, Eric Lindros, Nicholas Lindstrom, Timo Solani, Patrick Waugh, Dominic Haksek, Mike Modano, Macklin Celebrini. No Ovechkin? That's funny. I can get Waugh, Gretzky, but no Ovechkin. So I can't get everybody that's at this game. So Cutter Gauthier. Another Solani. They were reviewing kind of that chaos that was happening. We're going to have a coach's challenge. Artemi Panarin, the superstar. Who's our rookie? Come on, Mitchkov. Josh Dolan, Utah, prominent rookie. Patrick Waugh, we did do it. We got Patrick Waugh and Wayne Gretzky. Another checklist. Well, let's go ahead and take 2 more packs. We'll take 2 more packs, and that will do it for our hockey cards for today. And my pops can get on with his day. So let's go ahead. We'll pull out of the hockey packs. Come on, you gotta stay, you gotta stay, you gotta stay. Can't leave. It's Hockey Pack Sunday. This is special OV Sunday. An SP and an Allure. All right, we're gonna do one more hockey pack opening, 2 more packs, and we'll call it a day for our hockey pack opening. I guess it's hockey card day, so that's pretty cool. Free hockey cards for hockey card Sunday. I'll take it. This is our most recent Allure set. Maybe we'll get an Islander. Maybe we'll get a Capital. Maybe we'll get an Ovechkin. Maybe we'll get a Gretzky. NHL Allure. 15 minutes left in the hockey game. Jordan Binnington, if you are Bruce in our hockey league, you are very happy about your Jordan Binnington pickup. Uh-oh. Bump my camera a little bit. Jordan Binnington. Hey, Chucky. Matthew Kachuk. Yeah, I'm moving my camera a little bit. He's all goofed up. Matthew Kachuk. Zach Dean. Hey, another blue. So if you're a blue fan, I don't. Is this a good player? I don't know if Dean is very good. Marchessault. Predator. Color flow. Red orange. Seth Jarvis. In our head, everybody. Another Doan. We got two color flows. A Seth Jarvis and a Josh Stone, everybody. Cole Caulfield, and we'll finish it off with a Logan Couture. A lot of players that aren't on their teams. Marchessault. Who even knows if Couture is going to play again, I guess. I guess he's still on his team. Red, orange, and yellow, green color flow. Finish it off with the SP for today. Ovechkin, like I was saying, though, it might end up just like that Hurricanes hockey game where he scored one goal, but his team lost by 4. 5-1 hockey game. Still, I don't think we've got any players that have played in today's hockey game in any of our packs today. Last pack, another Seth Jarvis. While the Hurricanes dodging a storm that is Ovechkin. Cole Perfetti. Jets. Matt Barzell, an Islander. I don't even know if is he injured? I feel like he's been injured all year. Yeah, Barzell's injured. Blue, though. Marc-Andre Fleury, SP Authentic Profiles, and a Jake Sanderson. So that's going to do it for all the cards for today, everybody. We're done with our cards. We're done with our cardboard gambling. Remember, it's just for fun. We don't go overboard with it. Today is just a special day. Just a special day, everybody. And what I've decided is that we're gonna keep the trading card or the cards to Saturdays, and we're just gonna do a couple of packs. We're gonna step her back a little bit from the trading cards, from the hockey cards. It's not like we don't love the hobby. We're just not gonna go overboard with it. We're gonna make sure we have fun, but we're not gonna have too much fun. My mod. We did get a really cool card, of course. We got our Connor Zary, which we did put in a protective case. So now he's protected. Thanks for tuning in again, Pops. But these were fun. These were just free cards. So smacked my camera again. It's this extra light I have in front of me. So these were just free. So our mod went to go buy this hard case for our card. And when she went to go buy the hard case, they gave her these free cards. So I'll take the free cards. We'll do a little bit extra special for today. But other than that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust our schedule. So we're gonna keep cards more for Saturdays. Thanks for tuning in, Pops. Well, I'm gonna cast the rest of the hockey game. You are free to go. Of course, repping Golden Seals for today. Golden Seals. What a unique hockey game, though. Gretzky acknowledging how happy he is or how proud he is of Ovechkin and reliving his moment. Now looking at Ovechkin, Gretzky's last goal, and of course Ovechkin's game-beating goal. And I'm so glad he did it on this game too, because it makes it so much more special when he does it in the same amount of games that it took Wayne Gretzky to get to 894 that it took Ovechkin to get to 895. I think that's extra special. Extra special. Six be flying. And the Capitals, they can win this game. They would really like to win this game. So I can't tell if they're playing really hard or if they're just like saving their bodies for the party after. Let's see. Let me look at what network the Wild game is playing. The Wild is going to be played on the same network, so it's going to be delayed. Sorokin looks like he got knocked down, but it was the Capitals players that were attacking the Islanders players, so that's a little backwards. Who knows? It's funny listening to Wayne Gretzky talk about things he never thought he'd see in the league. I never thought I'd see teams here. I never thought I'd see Stanley Cup champion here. I never thought. I mean, think about it. Think about the last Stanley Cups, last 10 years. Last 10 years. Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers. Florida Panthers lose to the Vegas Golden Knights. The Lightning losing. I mean, the Lightning losing to the Colorado Avalanche. The Lightning winning. The Lightning winning. I mean, the Blues winning finally. Capitals winning fine. I mean, there's so many beautiful storylines that's happened in the NHL recently, and they're only going to continue to happen. The best thing about the NHL right now is the league is in its best competitive state it's ever been at, ever. You look at how the league was in the early 90s. Yeah, you got the Devils starting to do things. You got the Stars doing something. You have the Red Wings dynasty. But then you start seeing Penguins, Blackhawks, Kings, Bruins, right? Like Bruins are like, but now in the 2020s, you're seeing all these new names on the cup, or all these starting to repeat names like Lightning, Panthers, Golden Knights. That's what I want to see. I want to see this randomly stamped cup. I want to see Senators. I want to see Capitals. I want to see wild. I want to see all these names, just like a bunch of random stamps, because that's where we're at right now. We're at where, oh, here we go. 2-on-1 developing for the Islanders. 3-on-1 ripper save, backhander save. Oh no, the game is starting. Just started. That's actually really interesting that TNT had to have like two networks set up because I have it running on my phone right now. I got both the Capitals Islanders and the Wild Stars game going on right now from the same network. Now on HLN, that's really interesting that they're like, yeah, we can't push this back that long. And like, what are you supposed to do for 45 minutes of people at that stadium? I mean, they've already ate their food. Their parking could get longer. I mean, that's crazy. Speaking of parking, I'm hungry. Excuse me. Hey, Mod, what do you want to do for lunch? Hey, Mod, what do you want to do for lunch? Waiting on this commercial break for the game to come. Like, minutes to go, and you can just tell it the energy from the game is like, all right, OVE did it. Islanders are just dominating. Capitals, they want to get on, they want to win this game, but you just don't know if it's how likely it's going to happen. Islanders skate in and get a shot off Lindgren. It's just a slow, like it's a game where both teams are like, oh man, we got to finish this thing. I think it's just starting to really weigh on the players. Great save, Sorokin. Who's screaming? Capitals quick shot. Chikrin keeps it in the zone. Still nothing in a Wild Stars game over here too. Icing against the Capitals. Against them. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm so hungry. Did I eat before the stream? A lot of times I just have to like binge eat before the stream, like eat in like 6 minutes. Seven points out of wild card spot for the Islanders. So they're gonna be happy about this win. Islanders took the puck away. They're just gonna rip it on in. They're just killing time. Capitals know it too. Oh, it was a duck donut. Oh, I'm so hungry. Ryan Leonard. Here they go. Islanders on the attack. I'd like a Martin Wilson fight on Ovechkin's day. Capitals attacking again. Like 7, 8. Is that what you want? What were you thinking? She looks pregnant, like a pregnant hippie. I see. Okay. I know. I think I should have that for lunch. That's cool. Two minutes left. Where did that puck bounce? That was a weird puck. I got two Celebrinis. What did the guy say?
He was quite surprised that he was like, "Oh, you like them?" I was like, "Yeah, they're my little team that I like to cheer for." That
Your side project?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, that's pretty neat." And then he handed me the other stuff, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's fine."
Anything? You're like anything else? Don't stop there. Keep coming.
Well, he had some snacks to his left, and he hit all the stacks, so I didn't ask for anything further.
I could take more. What? Rangers suck? The chicken dance song?
I don't know.
Two minutes left. I'll pull up some stats with our dwindling time that we have in this hockey game. Islanders really owned this game from the very beginning. Of course, them having those two goals off the first three shots. It's really hard to come back from a hockey game like that. Ovechkin did make it 3-1, but once you kind of go up 4-1, that really smothered it. Capitals, yeah, they're happy. Ovechkin got their one and only goal, the only goal that mattered. Now they get back. Now they get to get back to playing real hockey. This one's gonna be Priesta. Priesta's bottom left, and then it's gonna be. Oh. And I got 15 seconds going on the game. So 28 to 22 shots. Capitals do end up coming away with the shots, but don't end up coming away with the win for today. Hits 19 to 25. Islanders even more aggressive than the Capitals. So what a beautiful game. You get to celebrate Ovechkin. You don't get to celebrate a win, but I believe you get. I think if you're Ovechkin, the biggest thing that you take away from today is that you beat the record. The only other thing you think about is that 900 goals. Past that, let's get to the playoffs. Get to the playoffs. Finish out the season. That's what I'd say. Other than that, the block shots 23-18. Capitals on that too. So the Capitals doing everything they can to compete in this hockey game, but ultimately just falling short. Just aren't able to do enough. Unable to do enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be looking at doing more weekend kind of full event broadcasts, so to say. I want to start doing more full event broadcasts. I think everybody, especially the viewers, would like more full coverage from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to start doing that more come playoff time, so I expect everyone to be here. This is Week Cakin'. Thank you so much for watching hockey with me today. I had a really great time watching with everybody else. I will try to coordinate events better, try to do a little bit more trivia and other more fun things throughout the game. Thanks so much for watching with me. You have a great day. Have a great Sunday. See you tomorrow for Saturday hockey. It's Sunday. See you tomorrow for Monday hockey. I am hungry. I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking. I need to start thinking. Yo, I'll catch you. I'll catch you though. Catch you Monday for some more hockey on some real stuff. Later.